Hello my sweets, welcome back to Beauty Meets DIY. This is Helen. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are doing well and hanging in there, and I hope that today's video brings a little smile to your face. If I can do that, then that has made my day. So to get into our first DIY from the Dollar Tree, we're going to need these beautiful porcelain feather leaves, I guess is what they are. I've seen them in white and I've also seen them in silver. And I think they're kind of like trinket trays or whatever, but you can use them for anything. I think they're really, really pretty. I'm going to go ahead and embellish them with some gold rhinestone wrap. Of course, I just wanted to give it a little extra. So I'm going to go ahead and do that there, right there in the middle, and then I'm going to continue along the sides. I'm not going to go into every little crease that it has, but every so often I'm going to go ahead and apply some rhinestone wrap. And so this is what it's looking like. I think it's really, really pretty. And of course I'm going to go ahead and do the other one. And that's what they're looking like now. And so what I did was that I took some of these little wooden pieces from that tower game from the Dollar Tree. I went ahead and spray painted them gold, and I wrapped them around with some of that gold rhinestone wrap. Go ahead, please, you guys, throughout this whole DIY and the ones to come, use your strongest glue. As I always say, for video purposes, I use my hot glue just because I repurpose a lot of my pieces. But here, as you can see, I'm applying the hot glue to that little indent that it has in there. But this can be a tray. That's what we're creating, a tray. And as you can see, the leaves, they face the same direction. So I'm going to go flip one to the opposite side, and that's kind of the look that I wanted to do. Go ahead and find your center point right there, and then you're going to place your leaves the way that you like. And so if you use your strongest glue with this, you guys, this can be a very functional tray that you can actually use the leaves to pick up the tray. So if you use your E6000 or your comparable glue, which is the Gorilla or anything like that, you leave this dry for 48 hours, you can very well use it that way. I'm grabbing these rocks from the Dollar Tree. They come in bags, and I'm going to go ahead and spray paint them gold. And that's what it's looking like when it's done. So what I decided to do was that I wanted to place some of the rocks along the four edges of my mirror tray, and I thought this was pretty unique. I wanted to give it a different look, and so that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to cover it, you know, completely or too much. It's just very sparingly that I'm going to go ahead and place them. You can go ahead and create your own little pattern, but this is what I'm doing. And again, for this part also, you want to go ahead and use your strongest glue. But I thought this was a little different and unique, and so this is what I wanted to do. So I'll show you what that looks like later. For our next DIY, we're going to use one of these wreath holders, little hook thingies that you hang over the door. I even use these sometimes in the closet to hang my coats. Go ahead, and I recommend that you give it a light sanding with one of the Dollar Tree sanding blocks or whatever, just so that your spray paint can adhere better. And then I grab one of these little frames and I just remove the backing. And now I'm just kind of playing around with everything just to see how I want to situate. So now I'm going to go ahead and bend this to the way that I want it to look. I went a little rough there, so just be very gentle with this. It's very forgiving and very pliable, but you want to go softly when you're trying to bend it into the shape that you want. So that's kind of like what I'm doing here. When you do the second one, obviously you want them to match, and so this one was a little far off, and so I went ahead and bent it into place. And then once you have it situated, then you can go ahead and proceed. I went ahead and spray painted this gold, and then the wreath holders black. So that little loop there, decided to put it on the inside just like that, and that's how it's going to sit. Go ahead and find your center point there. Use your strongest glue again and glue that right there. Guys, a lot of you asked me about that little fireplace in the back. I want to let you know that I found that randomly at Ross. It was like $6.99. But if you go online and you Google desktop or mini fireplace, battery operated type of thing, you'll find a whole bunch of them. So right there, I'm just adjusting it one last time so that they sit the way that I want it, and then I'm going to go ahead and connect it on top. So I grabbed some of this crafting wire that you can find at the Dollar Tree in the section where all the marbles are, the rocks, the vases, that sort of thing. I think it comes in purple and some other color, red or something like that. So I just decided I wanted to give it a little bit of a rustic look there. So I decided to bring it together with this wire. So now I'm grabbing this gold rhinestone sheet self-adhesive from the Dollar Tree. When I see it, I grab them. If not, you can use the one that comes in the ribbon and just apply that extra glue there. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm just embellishing this on the outside. I'm going to go ahead and do it on the inside and along the edges on top and so forth. Guys, if you're enjoying my video, please give me a thumbs up. You know how much I appreciate those. It definitely lets me know that you guys enjoy my videos, as I always say, and that you want me to bring more videos to you guys. So please, if you give me those thumbs up, that's what that tells me. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, then go ahead and subscribe. If you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe. I appreciate that. I love to have you, and it's definitely a way to not miss any upcoming videos that I have coming. And for those that are subscribed to me, you already know who you are. I appreciate you so much. So again, I'm going to go ahead and continue on the inside and along the outside, and I'm going to sit it on that mirror. I'm not going to glue it, I'm just going to sit it. So moving to our last DIY, we're going to take these two glass cylinders from the Dollar Tree. As you can see, they carry the taller one and the smaller one. We're going to use both. And yes, we're going to use the caps to our spray paint bottles. Why not? We got to use what we have, you guys. So find your center point, go ahead and use your strongest glue there, center that right there in the middle, and I'm going to use that as my little stand. And so coming right up, I'm going to go and use those rocks again. So one little tip right here, when you start off, you want to start off in the bottom, and as you glue these on, you want to glue it while it's sitting in a flat surface. The reason why I say this is because if you pick it up and start gluing the bottom, when you sit it down, it's not going to be leveled. So at least, and you only need to do this first bottom row, do it this way while it's sitting on a flat surface, glue on that first row, and then you can be assured that it's going to sit level every single time. After that, you can pick it up the way you see me doing here, and you're going to continue to apply your rocks in whatever which way pattern that you want to do, and you're going to go on and go on and go on. Now I'm going to go ahead and continue on. That's what that's looking like so far, and I'm going to go ahead and embellish it with these little mirror tiles that the Dollar Tree used to carry. They no longer do, but no worries, because I will leave a link for you guys down below. These are really popular. Everybody loves them. They make any piece look so nice, and they just take it to the next level. So I'm going to go ahead and link that for you guys down below so you can order yourself some. And I'm going to go ahead and use these, and I'm also going to use some other rhinestones from Michael's, and you just want to mix it up and throw it all in there. Just give it that bling bling factor, and yeah, I'm just going to go around and around, and I'm going to do the other one, and then this way we're going to have two different sizes. Now lastly, to finish this off, I had this little mesh thingy. It's silver on one side and gold on the other. You can find this a lot around this seasonal time of year at the craft stores. I know I got this at AC Moore when it was going out of business, but I do think Walmart and the craft stores have it around this time. And it's really, really pretty. I didn't want to cover the vase from top to bottom. I just kind of cut a slightly shorter strip, and then I hot glued it there just in case I wanted to remove it later on. Go ahead and cut off the excess, and this is what it's looking like, you guys. This is the tray. this is how it turned out. Let me know what you guys think about these candle holders. I think that they're different, but I think they're very nice. Let me know what you think about this tray. It might not be for everybody, but if you know me by now, I do like to create things that are different. You know, things that are not the norm, I guess, sometimes a little bit there. And so I thought this was really nice and unique. If you want to apply some legs, some small little legs to this tray, that would elevate it even more. It will make it look even nicer, but I think it's beautiful as it is. Now this mirror I did pick up either at AC Moore or at Michael's. I know you can find this size mirror in all different sizes. And this is our other candle holder. I think this turned out really nice. It has a little bling bling, a little rustic. And yeah, I do like, you can actually place a cylinder vase in there instead of this one, this rounded one. Either one will fit in there just fine. I put some little round legs on the mirror and I just sat it on top of the mirror. I didn't glue it down. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know which one was your favorite or if you like all three. I always want to hear your comments and what you guys think. And again, give me those thumbs up because it just reminds me how much you guys want me to continue doing those videos. Please stay safe and well, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, everyone.